guys, so welcome to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. It has been a while. It's been a hot minute since we've played this. Okay, so what does this do if I pick it up? Something's come a-knocking. You found a strange doll. Where could it belong? Oh, there he is.
A moment, if you would. I need your help.
Hey Merlin, I was wondering if you've noticed anything strange going on around the valley. I most certainly have. The magical instruments in the library have been acting quite irregularly. They've registered an influx of magic in the valley. Magic that hasn't been felt here in quite some time. Do you think it could have anything to do with this? I don't even know how to say that word, so we're just gonna roll with it. That Madryoshka doll I found? I suppose it's possible. Perhaps someone new is trying to come through into the valley. Okay, so they're hinting at Jack. Yeah. I do like that the game realizes that there may be people that don't Google and aren't content creators. So yeah, the fact that they do that is really good for people who don't watch like YouTube or streams or yeah. I like when, because there's a lot of games out there that tend to forget that people like that exist and they just expect you to know everything already. And I knew Jack is in here, but the thing is, I know the kind of gamer I was before I started doing content, and I was one of those people that liked to walk in blind into every game, and I'd never Googled anything, and I just kind of learned on my own. And I gotta imagine that those kind of people still exist because it wasn't really that long ago when I was that kind of gamer, so I guess it was. Yeah, I have been doing content for almost 10 years, but you know what I mean, you know. They may be having trouble fully manifesting. I highly recommend you investigate all anomalies.
Yes.
In fact, have you surveyed the Forgotten Lands recently? My instrument indicated a disturbance there. Perhaps those odd dolls have something to do with it. Will do. Thanks, Merlin.
Never forget, your imagination is a powerful magic.
Oh. Okay, so there's this tree right here. And we're in the Forgotten Lands. So this tree right here, it has a pumpkin on it. We're just gonna interact. Do I need more of these? Let me see. Okay. Interact again. Oh, it just took it and we're... Oh, the carving does look different. There is 4 dolls, though. Let me see if I can find one more doll. But yeah, we gotta put 4 of those in. And they were fairly easy to spot, so I'm pretty sure we'll spot the 4th ones soon. And they seem to all be right at the beginning area. That's where I've been spotting them all. Oh, there's the last one. Okay. Okay, so I found mine, and I imagine it'll be the same for everyone. But I found mine at the Plaza, Peaceful Meadows, and then the last one was at Glade of Trust. Yeah. So just look around, because I don't remember quite exactly where they were, but one was right by my house, but my house will be a different location than yours. So we'll say near the entrance, you know, walking out of the castle. But yeah, overall, just look around. 3 will be in the plaza and Peaceful Meadow together, and then 1 at Glade of Trust. So grab that. And now we pop in the rest. So all 4 go in here. Oh, that one's orange now. Looks like an actual pumpkin. Next. Oh, decorations. Very nice. Welcome, Jack Skellington. Is that all you do to bring him in? I totally thought we were going to a realm. Okay. I really did not think it was going to be that easy. I was banking on 2 hours to record just Jack entering. Okay. Well, that one was very easy and very quick. So let's welcome him. Hi, Jack. He's so tall, how we gonna take a picture? I can only, let's back out a bit. Oh, wrong way. There we go. That's better. Yes. Of course. Okay.
You there! We must speak immediately.
Hey, Jack. Are you Jack Skellington? I can't believe that you're here. I know all about you and Halloween Town. Why, that's wonderful. I remember my time here fondly. Are you the one who called me back here? Sure am. Well, thank you for the call. I'm extremely happy to be back. Dreamlight Valley is always in need of the kind of freight only I can supply. I'm so happy to have you back, Jack. Well, lovely welcome. I felt the reverberations. It's like I know that word, but I don't know how to say it. Of magic when the valley began to inhabit it again. But I got trapped in the holiday travel path when I attempted to return. How strange. Maybe the holiday magic had some unexpected interactions with Dreamlight magic. Regardless, I'm happy to have you back in the village. Marvelous. Well, now, there's work to be done. First off, could you help me get settled? Sure, let's find a good place for you to live.
Goodbye, friend. Pleasant
Okay.
dreams.
Place Jack Skellington's house in the valley. Well, we know exactly where you're going. I'm just not sure if we have the room. But the only place that suits you is Forgotten Lands. But I have a few people in the Forgotten Lands. So we'll have to try to make it work. I guess maybe this corner? I feel like he suits being near... Oh, hey, that opened. Interesting. I guess because he came out of it, right? I'm gonna keep that big tree there because he should have some trees around him. But we'll fix that up after. How big's this house? Okay. Build us a house, Scrooge.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
5,000. It looks pretty big. Okay. It's big, but it's also like it's skinny, right? So it's not so bad. A tall house isn't really that big if it's not big in width, you know? So, yeah. Awesome. I think that fits perfectly. I'll put this tree over here. We will definitely decorate his area up a little more, but for now, let's see what his place looks like. There's a Christmas tree. Looks awesome. Yeah, his house is pretty good. Oh, I love this. I hope you can get that. Which you probably can, because out of my time of playing Disney Dreamlight, I've discovered that anything you see in Disney Dreamlight, like in the homes and stuff, appears in the shop. So yeah, it's all stuff you can have yourself. Okay, very cool. Okay, well, we have Jack Skellington in the valley. Really was not expecting it to be that quick, so very cool. Okay, see what Jack wants. He's in our garden. I swear, if you make me, you're gonna make me harvest. Get over here. Oh my god, get in an open space. Thank you. What's going on? Where am I going? I just exited to talk to him. You see that? We just ran around the fence. Oh god, I need to block this off so that people don't go in here. I like it. They look good in here, but if you gotta talk to them, it's a bit of a nuisance. Oh, miss, this house is perfect. You like it? Of course, I can already feel the ideas brewing in my skull. But I wonder, oh, if I was able to get here from the holiday travel path, does that mean that holiday magic and the magic here are connected? Not sure. I must research that. Now I'll just get settled in before I venture out to take in the wonders of the valley. I'm here if you need anything, Jack.
Goodbye, friend. Pleasant spree.
Nice. Okay. So, let's see what his, God, what a pain in the ass. Could we push him out of the garden, possibly? Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Oh, God, what a pain. I like them wandering in there, but, you know, yeah, I don't want to... It wouldn't be such a big deal if this wasn't just for show. Like, the last thing I want to do is accidentally harvest a pumpkin. Because this pumpkin garden, I've got a pumpkin garden over by my house. That's the one we pick at. But this one's just for show. Okay, I just want to see... we could do a daily. You seem preoccupied. Friend, I'm sure you've heard that I once tried my hand at running Christmas. It was quite the disaster. I made so many mistakes, but I'm wondering if there was one fundamental flaw. A central confusion, a core to all the calamity. Maybe you didn't really understand Christmas. I think you're right, but oh how I wanted to. Oh how I tried. My longing was so intense that I convinced myself I understood it. Yes, I believe that was the root of my foolishness. Does that mean you've learned your lesson? Of course. But say, I hadn't learned my lesson. Would that scare you? No. I see. I'll have to take that into consideration when designing future frights for you. Okay. Okay, there's Jack. Oh, does he have an outfit? Oh, yeah. Special event to unlock. I don't think I saw it in the star path, so I think it's another special event. Okay, his favorite day or favorite things of the day is banana split, carp, and asparagus. Okay. Nice, he's out of the garden. Hey, Jack, I got some items for you. A banana split. Oh, yeah, let's see what his items are. Okay, so we got... Let's see. What do we like? Okay, level 8, definitely. Level 8, level 9. Oh, his... Okay, you get his costume from his rewards. Okay, cool, cool. Okay. Yeah, 8, 9, 10. That's the ones I like. 3 isn't too bad too, but, you know, 8, 9, and 10 are the better ones. Okay. What am I working on? I guess everyone's like mining right now. Just because I'm building stuff. Yeah, you can be mining like everyone else. I'll change you out if I need to.
Quick! There's work to do.
Okay. Mist, how marvelous to see you again. Likewise. Your arrival is quite fortuitous, however you say that word. I've something I'd love to discuss with you. What can I do for you, Jack? First, I must say that the house you've set up for me is absolutely splendid. But I recently went out to stretch my bones, see some of the villagers, and investigate the valley. Sure, makes sense. Now remember, I have a scientific mind, and I become quite intrigued when I make discoveries. I've come to realize that it's been some time since I was last here, and I fear I may have made a few mistakes. Oh no, what'd you do? It seems perhaps my curiosity got the better of me, but I'm certain if you would introduce me around, all will be well. Sure, let's go see Olaf. He's a great villager to meet first.
Excuse me, I have holiday experiments waiting. Hello!
Olaf, I'd like to introduce you to someone. Have you met Jack Skellington? We've met. Oh, I should have brought Jack. I should have had him hanging with me. That's great. I have a trivia fact about the word great, but never mind. You don't want to share a fun fact? Olaf, what's wrong? It was earlier today. Remy brought me some incredible chocolate ice cream that I wanted to give to Anna as a surprise for Best Friends Forever Day, which I invented this morning. Of course you did, Olaf. And then some... Oh, you know what? We're starting Olaf's fucking... Oh, I hate when one quest tells you to talk to someone and then another quest starts something up. This has nothing to do with Jack, I don't think. This is Olaf's quest right here, but we'll see. I'll edit it accordingly. And then something disturbing happened. I may not be mature yet, but I think even someone mature would have been disturbed. Okay, it is still Mr. Skellington. Okay. Mr. Skellington kept saying, "What's this?" and poking the ice cream with his bony fingers. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks fingers don't belong in ice cream. Oh, I'm with you, Olaf. Like, if someone touches my food, I throw it away. Yeah, like you don't touch someone else's food. Like that, those are just the rules. Yeah. Don't worry, Olaf. I'll make you a fresh batch of chocolate ice cream. And I'll have a word with Jack Skellington about barging into people's houses like that. Thank you. Oh, here, have the recipe. I already know how to make it, Olaf, but thank you. And
We have to
Mist?
stop Ursula from taking control of this
Yes,
valley.
Olaf? I could never keep a fun piece of trivia from you. Did you know that before it was a synonym for excellent, a great first meant large? Thank you. I appreciate that, Olaf. I'll get right on making you some chocolate ice cream so you have a best friends forever day surprise for Anna.
Oh, thanks. This makes me so happy.
Okay. You could see how I would think that that wasn't Jack's quest, though. Like, sometimes the quests that belong in certain quest lines just seem very odd to be in there, you know? Okay, chocolate ice cream.
Oh, the flowers are going to love this rain.
Okay, where's Olaf?
Hello, cute little kid. Over here.
Yeah, I know, Vanellope. In due time. We're working on it.
Oh, good, you're here.
Olaf, I'm back. Here's some new chocolate ice cream made with love just for you, for Anna. Oh, thank you, Mist. Anna's gonna love it. Now that's the Olaf I know. I'm confused. Is there another Olaf? Oh my goodness. Does he like warm hugs too? No, he likes cold hugs. No, you are the only Olaf. I'm just glad you're not upset anymore. Me too. Being upset isn't fun. I was trying to tell myself that I was happy, but frustration is such a pointy emotion, like icicles. I couldn't ignore it. Well, I'm happy that you don't need to repress any negative emotions anymore. Thank you for saving Best Friends Forever Day, Mist. You're welcome. And don't worry, I'll talk to Jack Skellington about touching people's foods without permission. That's probably wise. Bye, Olaf.
Now this is an island I can spend
I'm gonna
some
grab this that's right behind you. Don't mind me. Okay. Hey, Jack. Okay, Jack, we need to talk. Olaf was really upset about what you did to his ice cream. Ice cream? Oh, is that what it's called? Yeah, it's not cool to mess with. I wonder, is it related at all to the snow that I found in Christmas Town? Such a fascinating mix of chocolate and winter magic. Let's not get distracted here. You need to ask people before doing something like that. Olaf is such a sweetie. He totally would have given you a taste if you just asked nicely. You say he's sweet? And he's also made of snow? Let me stop you right there. Tampering with food, any food, is pretty rude. And putting your fingers in it is just unsanitary. Ah, I see. I understand. My apologies, Mist. It was just so fascinating. I couldn't help myself. It's okay. I know you don't mean any harm. Who would you like to meet next? Maybe someone with whom I would see more eye to eye. Someone who appreciates the power of fright. Someone who finds joy in shadows. Oh, I know just who to see. I'll introduce you.
Kindness can defeat anything.
Oh my goodness, I hate when they walk up near you and start just talking. I think that's one thing that Disney Dreamlight needs to fix. Like, when you're in a conversation, I just think that, you know, it should mute everything else. Yeah. But anyway, I'll introduce you to Ursula.
Excuse me. I have holiday experiments waiting.
Oh, it's you. Fabulous.
No, not him again. This is Jack Skellington. I guess you two have already met? Unfortunately. And how did that go? Well, he barged into my home earlier today. At first, I thought he was looking to make a deal. But he went straight to my potions, grabbed several, and started mixing them together. But you worked so hard on your collection. Precisely. At least someone recognizes all my hard work. That menace kept asking where I kept my frog's breath. Then he mixed Kraken's ink with steam vent salt. I'm just glad I had some essence of moonlit kelp handy to stop my whole house from going up in smoke. I didn't know that was even possible. Neither did I. Potions seemed to react oddly to his presence. I want to make this right. What potions did he ruin? Missed angelfish, though you do have your strengths with dreamlight magic. The kind of potions I make are far beyond you. Still, you can fetch me some ingredients, and as long as that nuisance is properly reprimanded, I suppose we could put this behind us. Oh, trust me, I'll talk to him about it. What do you need? Bring me gooseberry, red nasturtium, flowers, white passion lilies, and amethysts. I'm on it.
Goodbye, dear.
I have all of that, but I guess they want me to actually be carrying it. So we'll just go to the house. Okay, so passion lilies. Okay, white passion lily. And that. Okay, and then we need gooseberry. And amethyst is outside. That's where I keep my gems. Oh, of course it rains now that I watered everything. Okay. Okay, Ursula, where are you? Ah, damn it. I hate when she does that. I hope you just went over here. Oh, she's right there. Here you go.
Hello, dear.
Back with potion ingredients. Why, thank you, Angelfish. I hope you'll be a good influence on that Jack Skellington in the future. Speaking of Jack, where did he run off to?
No.
Well, we were discussing royalty and that good-for-nothing Triton. And he mentioned that he was also royalty, the king of pumpkins or some such nonsense. I said something about that goody two-shoes fairy godmother and her pumpkin house, and he seemed quite interested. Uh-oh, that can't be good. I must admit, I am rather curious. Be a dear and let me know if he gets turned into a mouse. Yeah, I gotta run. Gotta go save Jack. That's right, check on Jack before he instigates another calamity.
Someone's on a roll.
Okay. Okay, so he should be right up here then. But he isn't. Okay. I kind of figured he'd already be at Fairy Godmother's house.
You there! We must speak immediately.
Jack, I replaced the ingredients for the potions you messed up in Ursula's house. Thank you, Mist. I didn't mean to make a mess, but those potions were just so unique, I couldn't resist experimenting. Well, I guess we should count ourselves lucky that nothing went catastrophically wrong. But Ursula can have a bit of a mean streak sometimes. I'd be careful around her. Thank you for the warning. I'll keep that in mind. She did mention that someone here has a house made from a pumpkin. How fascinating. Yeah, that's the fairy godmother. I can take you for a little visit. Just be on your best behavior, okay? You have my word.
Goodbye, friend.
Okay. Is he gonna run there himself? Yeah, I guess he knows where it is.
Hello, child. Well, that does it.
Okay.
Bye.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
I think he's making a new friend. Favorite type of pumpkin? I prefer the orange, but yeah, you know.
You're making so many dreams come
Didn't know the
true.
pumpkins had unique names to them. Okay. Did you have a nice chat with the fairy godmother, Jack? Yes, in fact, I think she might be my favorite person in the village. Hello? What about moi? Look at her magnificent house. Well, we're not even technically in the same zone as her house because we still have to go up the little entrance area, but yeah, her house is pretty cool. I'm not your favorite person? Person? Did I say person? I meant fairy. She's my favorite fairy in the village. Well, she's also the only fairy in the village, Jack. Now then, there is something with which I could use your particular help. Sure, what's up? I worry that the villagers aren't aware of my role as the Pumpkin King. They don't know they can come to me for their every frightening need. I see the issue. We do have a good amount of royalty here already.
Yeah.
Exactly. What do you suggest? Well, the fairy godmother just shared with me this lovely design for a pumpkin throne. Do you think you could help me build it? Sure. You'll naturally need a great deal of pumpkins, 31 of them to be exact, as well as some dark wood. 10 pieces should do it. Those numbers will be perfect for a Halloween-inspired throne, don't you think?
I gotta say, the rain is kind of nice.
Oh my goodness, why? We're even in a different area. Everyone just always follows me during these quest lines. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we have 31 pumpkins and 10 darkwood because, you know, I've been collecting since, you know, a year ago. I wouldn't expect anything else when making something for you. One throne coming up. Thank you, Mist. Oh, and place it anywhere in the village. I want everyone feel free to sit on it. But you're not responsible for any fright that may ensue. Actually, I would claim full responsibility for that. Alright, but we're taking a pic together after to commemorate you being here in the valley. I would be honored. Okay. Oh, there it is. Pumpkin King Throne. Oh yeah, we have 400 pumpkins. It's because I use pumpkins to sell, and then I have that batch that's for decoration, but I also bank some of them in the off chance I get asked for them, so I'm glad I do that. Okay. Make. I know he said we could place it anywhere, but I want it by his house. Yeah. So, That's what we're gonna do. Oh, there's his house. Okay. Okay. Okay, where is he? I had him following me, but the follow function is very wonky when you're on a quest line with them. Okay, let's go. We can just run right up. Man, I love that tree. I kind of want to move it closer to his area. I'm gonna sit. Is he... Oh, there he is. Oh, but you can't take a picture while sitting. Yeah, that's the part that sucks. You go sit. Whoops. Okay, we gotta back out so I can just... Camera's being wonky. Okay. Okay. Take a picture. Okay, I did. What's the deal? Okay, maybe they weren't liking. Okay, we good? There we go. Miss, this looks splendid. Really? You like it? More than a dozen bats in a belfry. Or a belfry, however. Just promise me one thing, Jack. Of course. As long as it doesn't involve insects and burlap sacks. No, just ask people's permission before you touch their stuff, okay? Even if it does seem new and fascinating. But I'm so curious. However, I promise I'll respect others' possessions in the future. That's all I ask. Now I must be off. There are still so many places here to explore. Okay. I am just going to grab some of Jack Skellington's favorite items, and that'll get him to level 4. I actually purposely didn't give him 2 items yesterday because it would have ignited him to 4, and I didn't have time to record it. So, yeah. So we need softwood, pink bromeliad, and red fruit sorbet. Or is it sorbet? I have asked that question a couple of times in the past because I never know. Sorbet sounds right though. It sounds like this fancy dessert or whatever. I don't know. It just sounds right. But I get the feeling it's sorbet. Anyway.
Sure is nice today.
Well, hello, Mickey. Jack, wait for me. Boo! You're so scary, Jack. Actually, we could get it off a fucking conversation. Probably. Let's see. Any for your thoughts? Oh, it wasn't enough? Sometimes I think conversations earn you more than they actually do. They are still good to do, though, because it's like 4 things you can do by speaking to them. You know, there's, of course, the things you can do afterwards, like mine with him, which we're going to do tonight and stream, because this is the streamed game for tonight. you know, the day I'm recording this. But yeah, so my plan is we're not gonna really play too much right now. I'm just gonna record the important things and then we're gonna level them in stream. Have some softwood. There's his level 4. A present just like Christmas. Yep. Nice.
You there! We must speak immediately.
Okay. What's new? Mist, I have big news. Could you give me a hand with something? As long as it's a figurative hand. Oh, ha ha ha. What an amusing joke. Now, I must tell you, last night I awoke from a fitful sleep. Ideas and theories whirling around my skull.
Ah, a perfect day for a picnic.
I didn't know skeletons slept. Of course we do. Haven't you ever heard the expression, rest of my weary bones? True, you got me there, Jack. I guess I assumed that just applied to people with flesh over their bones. What's on your mind? Well, the magic of this place intrigues me.
Wow.
What is Dreamlight?
Amazing day.
And how does it relate to the holiday magic of Halloween Town? Big questions. And I mean to answer them. But I'm afraid my lab and instruments are back in Halloween Town. Could you help me get a new lab set up? I found a marvelous cave under a waterfall. There's a room inside that would be just perfect for a lab. You mean the Vitalist mines? Sure, I'll meet you in there. Careful you don't get lost. They're kinda big.
Goodbye,
That's very cool that we're gonna actually make use out of that mines. Very nice. Man, getting close on that vanilla. Okay. Find Jack. Okay. Should we mine while we're in here? It is one of our tasks. I just kind of assumed I'd be hanging with Jack while doing it. I bought some stuff in the shop last night, so yeah, it cost a pretty penny. So I bought Belle's items, or royal tools. That sucker tools now cost $37.50 because of the expansion that added an extra tool to the mix, right? So because you now get an hourglass in the sets, yeah, so that was a $37.50 cost right there. And then this sucker here, I will, I think you saw it in the beginning of this because I was standing right in front of it. But this sucker I put right by my house, kind of in the middle of my house and the store. And it's bigger than you would think. I thought it would be this small little toy. Yeah, this sucker cost me $1,500, and I would say $1,500 is a good price for what you get. It's very cool. Scrooge, I didn't buy this time around, but I had him from like months ago. There he is, little lab. What do you think of this place? It's not frightening enough? No, it's perfect. I can already envision all the research I'll do here. My Christmas experiments will seem frivolous in comparison. That's great. I have so many ideas, and I want to get to all of them quickly. So what's next? Well, I'll need scientific instruments. Normally, I'd borrow tools from Dr. Finkelstein, but that's not possible now. What about the stuff here? You've got flasks, a mortar and pestle, potions. Oh, I'll most certainly make good use of the equipment here. But for the experiments I'm planning, I'll need equipment made to certain physical tolerances. I wouldn't want anything exploding on me because I used the wrong type of glass container. True. I'm starting to regret agreeing to this. Nonsense. I picked this spot for a reason. Well, good thing I'm a crafting genius. What do you need? Also, good thing we have it as a task, because I actually have to craft 4 more items for the star path. Nothing particularly fancy. A standard array of flasks, burners, crucibles. Someone of your skill should be able to craft a scientific kit by using softwood, coal, fabric, iron, ingots, and empty vials. I got all that. Sure, talk to you later. Brilliant. I'm off to see Merlin now. I hear he has a mind for magic, and I could use an expert's introduction to the arcane forces at work here. Okay. Is there a crafting station in here? Probably not, right? Actually, this is a crafting station, is it not? No. Damn, you need to get a crafting station in here. Okay, that's okay. He'll probably, he said he's going to see Merlin anyway, so it's not like we'd be coming back in here to, talk to him. See, this is the thing. I guess, did I hit stop, or does a log out of the game stop it? But here, we'll get it going. Isn't it the cutest thing? I always try, like, I want to stand in the middle and watch it, like, in the middle of the tracks, but you can't walk over the tracks. So, yeah. But yeah, I love this thing. It's awesome. Oh, here comes Vanellope. I've been holding her off till I'm done recording this. Okay. Anywho, let's craft. The scientific method. Okay. I have so much stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta go to Kristoff, get some freebie items. Didn't he say he was going to see Merlin? He is kinda on the way. See if we can catch him here. There he is.
It's time for craft, cunning, and mischief.
There you go, Jack. Got your kit ready. Is it science time? Missed. I knew I could count on you. How was your talk with Merlin? Very productive. We discussed dreamlight magic, planetary alignments, and etheric crystallization. Dreamlight magic is pretty special. And quite different from Halloween magic. Do you know what you're going to investigate? Well, the shards that manifest here are particularly intriguing. Merlin specifically mentioned night shards. Do you think you could find some for me? You're interested in night shards? Exactly. The magics I'm familiar with are considered dark, having to do with chills and frights. But the dark magics here, though similar, are quite mystifying. Well, then you must be the perfect person to do experiments on them.
Eureka!
That's just what I was thinking. All right, I'll fetch you some night shards. Excellent. 6 of them should be fine. I'll meet you back in the mines afterwards. Damn, I should have just grabbed them.
There's work to be
Oh, okay, we could just go in. They see it in my inventory. Very nice. Gotta love when it does that. Okay, so he should be right back in this area. Oh, he's outside of it. Okay. Ah, now it says make sure they're in your inventory. Damn it, why you do that to me, game? Okay, I'll be back, Jack. Here you go. Here you go, Jack. 6 night shards as promised. You're just in time, Mist. I've had a breakthrough. That's wonderful. I haven't been this excited since I discovered Christmas Town. So what's the breakthrough? I could tell you, but I'd much rather show you. Oh, I thought he was gonna say I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you. Let me just grind down those shards to powder, add them in, stir, and there.
Yes.
Oh, I am bummed out. I am super bummed out. This game is out of early access. How come they... Because this is like the first thing I've done since it left early access. How is it that we still do not see cutscenes? I really thought that that's what we would start finally seeing when it left early access. Yeah. Very unfortunate. Jeez, what? Gotta wait another year? Like, what the fuck? I feel like the game's been out long enough to put in some cutscenes, just saying. And by cutscenes, I don't mean cut the scene. Anywho, I think I've outdone myself this time. A giant nightthorn, isn't it beautiful? It's very impressive, but... This is a problem for the village. I was curious about what you were planning, but this? What's wrong with my nightthorn? I worked so hard to keep these from taking over the valley. Left unchecked, it will multiply and spread the forgetting everywhere. Oh, well, that certainly was not my intent. I know, but now we have to deal with this. Perhaps with a few more night shards, I could come up with... Oh no, I'm afraid you've lost magical ingredient privileges for the time being. I'm gonna talk to Merlin about this. Well, if you must. Okay, I'm off. Please try to avoid making any new night thorns. Aww? Can you do anything with it? No. I kind of feel bad about taking away his magical privileges so early in. Okay. Let's see if Merlin's home. Usually I'd just open the map, but we're so close he's like around the corner. Ah, there he is. In his Christmas outfit, because I never did... I got this Christmas outfit for him last Christmas, like a year ago. I never took him out of it.
Oh, hello.
Merlin, I could use some help. It's a bit of an emergency. An emergency? Goodness, what's the trouble now? Well, I was helping Jack with his dreams of scientific discovery, and something went dreadfully wrong. Ah, I've certainly been in that position. Oh, good. I knew you'd understand, Merlin. I knew. Far too well. Now tell me, what went wrong? So, Jack Skellington was curious about night shards, and, well, somehow he made a giant nightthorn plant. I suppose I should be disapproving, but... I can't say that I haven't been in the same pickle. Really? Oh yes, I did my share of experiments before you returned to the valley. And well, not all of them were successful. Luckily, I have just the formula for this. A sort of potion, as it were. It turns out that complementary metaphysics are the key. You're the best, Merlin. Now, which one was it? Was it green? No. It must have been purple. Okay, purple potion. Got it. Or was the purple the exact one to avoid in this situation? I'm sure it's in my notes. I do know that you're looking for the Nightthorn's perfect opposite. Well, if that's the case, then it's not purple, because the Nightthorns are purple. I have a green formula, a blue formula, a yellow formula, and a purple. But which is the right one? Well, if it's opposite, it's definitely not purple. Blue can kind of get close to purple. And then doesn't blue yeah. I'm gonna go with like yellow. I think yellow is probably, but oh well, it'll be easy enough to find once you enter my library. Merlin, I've seen what it's like in your house. The place is a mess. Nonsense. Everything is exactly where it's meant to be. You simply don't understand my filing system. Must be a wizard thing. Precisely. Now, I've other business to attend to. Good luck, Mist. Well, thank you.
Done better myself.
Oh, so we gotta grab all of them. Okay.
Never forget, your imagination is a powerful magic.
Okay, yellow potion. I can't get to that blue potion. There we go. Okay, one more. Merlin said that the correct potion is the opposite of a Nightthorn. Place the right one on the giant Nightthorn. Okay. I'm back, Jack. Okay, interact. And it's the yellow. I've thought that since the beginning, so it's the yellow. Talk to Jack. What's this? Something is happening to the giant Nightthorn. Yeah. Really? It looks the same to me, Jack. Is the potion working? It is. The Nightthorn is shrinking. Oh yeah, it totally shrunk. I actually thought it vanished entirely until I saw that shiny there. Look, it's left a Nightthorn sprout. Mist, would you mind handing it to me?
Excuse me. I have holiday experiments waiting.
There you go.
What?
How curious. A tiny Nightthorn plant. It's adorable. It kinda is. What an interesting result. It appears to be completely devoid of dark magic. This requires further study. I'll keep this in the lab for now. Are you sure that's a good idea? Well, I have to continue my investigation, but I promise I'll come to you first thing should anything get out of hand. And of course, we still have Merlin's potion should something go wrong. Why, this might be just what I need to uncover the secret of magic here. Thank you, Mist, for both your support of my scientific inquiries and your help in dealing with that little situation. Happy to help. Just be more careful in the future, okay? Oh my god, there's been a couple of lines with Jack's story so far that just remind me of Back to the Future, you know? Like, that's a Back to the Future line. That, you know, second movie. When the cops take Jennifer home. Yeah. And they say, you know, be more careful in the future. It's dangerous. You know? That's exactly the line they use. Be more careful in the future. It's like, what is with the Back to the Future reference in a Jack Skellington questline? Anyway, let's go. Maybe a little more theory and a little less practice. That's certainly something to consider. Yay! We're at the final stretch, which is all the items that I like. The 8, 9, 10. Yeah. We almost have that Christmas tree. Okay. Mist, you're just in time. I've made a fantastic discovery. Why, this almost rivals when I first paired orange with black. Orange with black is very good. Yeah. Let's hear it. There's something missing from the heart of Dreamlight Valley. How ominous. What is it? A holiday. Consider this. There's a clear connection between the holiday forest and Dreamlight Valley. But there's no holiday. It's what's been missing all along. That actually makes sense. The evidence all points in the same direction. I've dubbed the missing holiday Dreamlight Day, and I want to bring it to life. Would you care to help me? That sounds like a fun idea. Excellent. Let's get it going. What do you need? I need you to poll some of the villagers. Ask them about their favorite holidays and what those holidays mean to them. There are so many different people here that it stands to reason Dreamlight Day will be the sum of those parts. I suggest you talk to Vanellope, Scar, Olaf, and Minnie for a cross-representative sample. Okay. Let's do this. And actually, I'm just gonna give him his last item. It's not like it's gonna level him, but if I at least do it, we don't forget to do it. You know what I mean? Okay. So there's your snowball that looks like your head. Okay. Let's go. Oh, there's Minnie right there.
Excuse me, I need a little help.
I'm talking to a bunch of villagers on behalf of Jack Skellington. Of course, Mist. What would Jack like to know? What's her favorite holiday and why? I think hers is probably Valentine's Day, but let's see what she says. And the why would be because she loves Mickey. Oh, it's Halloween, really? I would have totally guessed Valentine's Day for many. But okay. Well, I adore different things about all the holidays, but if I had to say the one that's the most fun, it would be Halloween. I just love dressing up and being scared. I can understand the dressing up, but the being scared, I don't know. Yes, that is surprising. Really? Why? I love experimenting with fashion. Though I do like being fun scared, not real scared. When I was trapped in the here and there, that was really scary and not fun at all. What do you like about being fun scared? It's just so exciting. It's like a marvelous surprise, and when it's over, you remember that you're safe and surrounded by your friends. Aw, Minnie, that's really sweet. Jack Skellington will be happy to hear it. Talk to you later. I'm glad I could help. Goodbye, Mist.
How sweet.
Okay. Yeah, that was a little surprising, but, yeah, okay. There's Vanellope.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Hey, Vanellope, can I ask you a question? Sure, you just did. Oh, you are so hilarious. Nice one. Glad someone recognizes my comedic... Is it comedic? My comedic genius? I'm trying to help Jack with something. What's your favorite holiday? Holiday? Okay, what do we think for her? I'm gonna say Christmas with her.
Woo!
Oh, I know. Those from the internet. That's not a holiday. Holidays are when your game has multi-week-long events, new mini-games, and sometimes a new kind of currency, right? I guess technically, yeah. Yeah. Game holidays. Kinda. Sugar Rush was too old to be connected to the internet, and Slaughter Race hasn't had any that I can think of, so I can't say I've experienced one. But they sound fun. I love the idea of special power-ups that give you new and exciting powers. Great, I'll tell Jack. Expect something fun when Dreamlight Day kicks off.
See ya!
Okay. Okay, so Scar and Olaf. Okay, well, Scar is right there. Okay.
There you are.
Back to bother me again, are we? It's been a hot minute, Scar. We haven't talked in quite a while. I'll be quick, Scar, I promise. Just have a few little questions for you. How kind. You only wish to disrupt my day momentarily. Go ahead, ask your questions. I'll endeavor to stay awake. Okay. Okay, hold on. I just thought of another dozen questions. Your attempts at wit are irritating at best. Well, thank you, Scar. Thank you. I wanted to know, what's your favorite holiday and why? Now, I feel like his would be Halloween because he loves to scare people. Holiday? Is that one of those human things you all are so fond of? Well, humans like them, but no reason it has to be limited to us. A holiday is sort of a ritual that we do to mark something important. That does sound like it might have merit. I'm reminded of when the kingdom's subjects gather at the Pride Rock to bear witness to the new lion prince or princess. Yeah, kinda like that. Having subjects gather and pay tribute to one's majesty is quite satisfying. Great, I'll pass that along to Jack. The walking skeleton is behind this? Perhaps I'll put aside my plans to gnaw those old bones for now.
You did it. Huzzah.
Jeez. Okay, where's Olaf? Oh, there he is. Oh, is he? Oh, there he is.
Oh, over here. Hello.
Hi, Olaf. Can I ask you a few questions? Of course, Mist. I love answering questions. Jack Skellington and I are trying to come up with a new holiday for Dreamlight Valley. Now, I swear, if he doesn't say Christmas, I am gonna be completely disappointed in this game. And we wanted to ask what your favorite holiday is and why. Well, holidays are too special to choose just one, but I definitely have a favorite holiday activity. Sure, that works. What is it? Giving presents. All year long, I collect trivia about my friends, what they like, what they need, and the things they don't do for themselves. And then I come up with the perfect present for them. You know, that doesn't surprise me at all. I just love the looks on their faces when they unwrap something I've given them. It's like the best warm hug ever. Perfect. Thanks, Olaf.
Hands down, this is the best day of my life.
Okay. Well, you almost were in trouble for that answer, but because you said presents, and really the only holiday you give presents out is, well, I guess there's two, birthdays and Christmas, but, you know, we know he was talking about Christmas. Ah, missed. Were you able to find out everyone's thoughts on holidays? Yep. Vanellope seemed really intrigued by the idea of a holiday-themed power-up, and Scar likes the idea of a holiday where subjects pay tribute to him. You know, big shocker that it's all about him, right? Yes, I have some ideas already. Olaf loves collecting trivia about his friends so he can give them the perfect gifts, and Minnie surprisingly loves Halloween. She does? Isn't she marvelous? I thought you'd like that. Minnie says she loves a good fun fright. Excellent. Well then, I know just what to do for her. Oh, what are you planning? It's a surprise, both for her and you. Can I get a hint?
Oh?
All I'll tell you is people say that you eat with your eyes first, but that won't be true here. Okay. What kind of hint is that? Jeez. How mysterious. What about the others? Well, I'll need your help for them. What do I need to do for Vanellope? I want to give her a special token of holiday game time fun. Could you make me a brightly colored candy skull? You'll need sugarcane, vanilla, and dreamlight fruit. I'll speak to Remy. Making candy can get complicated. What do I need for Scar? I have the perfect idea for Scar's surprise. We'll need some fresh vegetables. Could you grow zucchini, potato, tomatoes, and bell peppers in the Forgotten Lands and bring them to me? Vegetables grown in the Forgotten Lands? That sounds ominous. Well, I've been taking soil samples from each of the biomes, and there's some fascinating magic in the soil of the Forgotten Lands. Scar strikes me as quite sophisticated, and I'm sure the soil of the Forgotten Lands will create exquisite vegetables. What do I need for Olaf? I want to help Olaf explore his joy of trivia by sharing some very special books with him. Could you gather fiber, darkwood, and fabric? You'll need those to craft a blank book. Sure. Okay. The only thing that sounds like it's going to take time is going to be the,
Can I get a little help here?
It's going to be the planting of those vegetables, honestly. Okay, so let's go to Oh, there's Remy. I guess we could, you know, he's here. We might as well talk to him.
Bonjour.
Hey, Remy, can I ask you a question about candy making? Candy making? Wow, that's a complicated topic. What's your question? Well, I'm trying to make a candy skull for Jack Skellington for a project he has. But he said it should be bright colored too, and I'm not exactly sure how to do that. The recipe calls for sugarcane, vanilla, and dreamlight fruit, but I feel like something is missing. Well, those 3 ingredients would make a delicious candy, but the final result would be pretty dull visually. What would you suggest? Easy, food coloring. And you're in luck because I just made some from strawberries.
All the great stuff I got.
Yeah, you should give me some strawberries. Just saying. Thanks, Remy. Glad I could help. Word of advice, though, be careful with the water around the candy. Spill some water on it, and it could dissolve and melt away. Gotcha. Keep the candy dry. Gotta run now.
Thanks.
Okay. Cook up candy skull. So I guess we might as well just do that right now. What was it again for candy? Oh, it's right there. Okay, good. It looks pretty good. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we can bring that to him. There you go, Jack. 1 candy skull, as promised. Ah, wonderful, Mist. If I had skin, it would be goosebumped now. Wow. You're very good at following directions. There are 3 children in Halloween Town who could learn a lot from you. What are you planning with the candy skull? Oh, you'll see. Just not quite yet. Okay. Okay, so that was Vanellope's, a holiday treat for Scar. So for this one, you need 4 fabric, 6 dark wood, and 12 fiber, and then you craft the book. Blank book right there. And then, you know, just in case anyone needs to know, the one we just completed with Vanellope to make the candy skull, that's 1 Dreamlight fruit, 1 vanilla, 2 sugar cane, and then you get that potion from Remy. Okay. There we go. Thought we were giving it to Olaf, but okay. Excellent. Why? My excitement is practically bubbling like demon breath in a tar pit. I'm sure Olaf's gonna love it. Oh, he most certainly will. Now we've still got work to do. Let's carry on. Yeah, this next one is the one that I think is gonna take us a bit because it requires planting a bunch of vegetables. So with Scar, they want 6 tomatoes, 8 potatoes, 6 bell peppers, and 12 zucchini. Okay, guys. So it's basically the next day. You don't have to wait a day for this. It doesn't take that long, but yesterday when I started it, it was like past my bedtime, basically. Yeah, so we are back. I got like an hour to play before stream, so we're just gonna harvest all this. And I'm not gonna get many. She's usually my, you know, my chick that gets me bonus, but I don't really care right now. It's enough. It'll get me what we need, so. I guess we could track that. Did I not plant, oh, there it is, okay. Okay, let's move off of there. There you go, Jack. Vegetable delivery for Jack Skellington. Missed, I've never been so happy to receive non-pumpkin produce. I'll take it from here for Scar's holiday gift. What are you planning for Scar? That's a surprise for both you and Scar. Fine. I love how that's an option too, because that's exactly how I would normally say it. I feel like this game knows me. This new holiday will surprise and delight everyone, you'll see. Cool, cool. I finished the last of the holiday errands, Jack. Dreamlight Day's gonna be great. Yes, yes it will. Hee. You have a unique laugh. Why, thank you. Jack, your reactions are really starting to make me think that you have some kind of ulterior motive here. What are you really planning? He's planning a Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, come on. Seriously. It's gonna be a Halloween scare type thing with Christmas decorations. A lovely dreamlight day for all, I promise. I'm quite certain everyone will enjoy my holiday surprises. Okay, taking you at your word for now. What's next? We're almost done. I'll handle Minnie's surprise myself. Thank you for all your help. Why, I'm even feeling nostalgic for when I last explored another holiday. I hope Dreamlight Day goes well. Between our combined creativities and love for holidays, I'm sure it'll be an experience the village won't soon forget. That could be construed in a few ways. Trust me, Mist, everything will go according to plan. I won't lose control of the holiday this time. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Besides, I still want to see how it turns out. It'll be wonderful, you'll see. But I have finishing touches to attend to. We'll speak again on Dreamlight Day. Bye, Jack. We'll be speaking before Dreamlight Day. Because you are hanging with me. Hey guys, we are back for the final steps of Jack Skellington. And yeah, so I just walked into his house to hang out with him. And did we hear a knock? That's probably just part of the music, right? I actually rewatched this movie the other day. Every time I play Disney, I want to rewatch all these cartoons. So anyway, let's see what he needs for favorite gifts. He's very close. I had him very close last night, but I didn't want to record anything last night, so I stopped hanging with him after a little bit. There's a lot of wilted flowers today. I'm just, Oh, there he is. Okay. Nice, got his Christmas outfit. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's do this, Jack. It's time. It's finally here. Mist, are you ready for the first annual Dreamlight Day? Yeah. I'm pleased to report that the Dreamlight Day surprises are finally ready. Yeah, about that. What final little modifications did you make to them? Well, after some careful experimentation, I was able to extract some magic from the small night thorn. Hey, I thought I told you not to mess with dark magic like that. Oh, don't worry, Mist. Thanks to your efforts with Merlin's potion, my Nightthorn isn't even evil anymore. Perhaps a little mischievous, but certainly not evil. I've got my eye on you, Jack. You do? I wasn't aware you could remove your eyeballs. I sure can. Now then, there are far more important things to discuss than my potted plant. Dreamlight Day is upon us. Can I entrust decorations to you while I deliver the surprises? Sure, as long as you don't go all evil Santa on me. I assure you, it will be quite different from that unfortunate endeavor. That reminds me, we gotta swap his costume for the last quest here. I'll leave the specifics of the decorations up to you, but I'd suggest you use the following theme. Orange and black decorations and furnishings with an emphasis on things you might classify as quirky. We'll also need lighting. Then, if you take a picture of the launch ribbon, we'll have a memento of the event. Okay, sounds good, Jack. Sure, see you later. Okay, we'll track that since I actually have a good chunk of quests on me today because of the DLC. The Forgotten is a little cramped, but if there's a place I'd want it, it would be here. But because I built this huge-ass pumpkin garden, it is a tad cramped, but if it's not super big, it could go, like, right in between his house and Merlin's. I do hope one day they let us move pawns. Okay, so we could... I like this one better, so put that down here. We have some stuff in the way here. Hold on. hopefully we'll be fine. I could move some trees. I hate to do so because removing these trees removes the ability to keep that tree there because nothing's gonna go at the side of that rock anyway. Okay, so have that there. And they want 5 items, so remove this big tree and have... I forgot how much space you need for this fucking tree. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's kind of in the way of the chair now, though. Okay, let's put you back here. And can you fit up there? Yeah. Okay, and then that. Yeah, I love that web tree. Got from Halloween, the first Halloween event when it was in early access. Which, if I remember right, was the first event at all. But it takes a lot of room to place it. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just put that there. It makes sense that there'd be a coffin over here. Okay, so that's 1. He said he wanted some lighting, so let's do... Okay, that's 2. I need a table. Where's a table? Just a small table. Oh, I love that. Okay, put you there. I like this rotary phone. We need something good for it, though. Could put it there, I guess. And then the flower. Okay. Just move it a little forward. Okay, so that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we need 1 more. I guess a chair would work. You know what? We don't have to cramp it here. The ability to put it in either one of those locations, we should take advantage of that. Because we do not need to cramp it in this area. The only problem is I usually just wipe it afterwards and then I decorate how I want to later. So we might as well just do it that way. So let's just place another one of these in... Where is that? That's... Yeah, the other one was forest, right? Pretty sure. Okay, that's glade. Okay, here's forest. So let's just place one right there. Okay. Oh, it's sunlit. Shit. Okay. My bad. Okay, let's go to sunlit then. Okay. And then lighting. Outdoor lighting is pretty restricted, for sure. But we could... let's see. Is there anything on that table? No. Okay. let's put... this pumpkin lamp. Because, you know, this is the pumpkin house, so it makes sense. Oh, there is actually a lamp right there, but whatever. A second one, and let's just place another. I'll put them away after. So there's 2 lightings. That didn't count. Wasn't it 204? Maybe because they're the same kind of lights? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's, we'll just put this, like, there. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, now they just want the banner. Okay, I do like the banner. Okay, hold on. We gotta move this tree. Okay, my bad if you heard that ding. That's my phone, which is always on silent, but I've got a technician coming in today. So I've got the sound on. Oh, can I move this rock? No, it's part of the pool. I hate that. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna move a couple of items here. Okay, just so this can fit. Okay, there we go. Move you back. You should be able to go there. And move you forward. Okay. Okay, let's take a picture of this thing that is kind of blocking a lot of things, you know, but I like it. I think it's gonna stay there, but it is kind of blocking. It's not really blocking anything, but it's a bit of a squeeze to get through. But that's okay. Okay, let's do this, Jack. Okay. The valley decorations are complete. Excellent. But tell me, Mist, is everyone enjoying their Dreamlight Day gifts? Not sure. I haven't checked in with anyone since the start of Dreamlight Day. Well, I hope they're appreciating the work you put in, as well as a special little something I mixed in for extra fun. That's suspicious. Mist, I promised you, everything will be fine. Okay. Well, why don't you see for yourself? Okay, I'll go check in on everyone. Okay, let's see.
Everyone here.
Check on Vanellope. Okay. Let's go see Vanellope. Oh, and grab that while we're here.
Hurry! Come here!
Hey, Vanellope. How you doing? Whoa, are you alright? No. Look at what freakishly tall boneyard did to my house. Well, the skeletons look pretty badass, and they fit the color of your room. I feel like he was being very thoughtful with the skeletons. Like, they're all the colors of your room. He filled it with skulls? Yeah, he showed up with a nice little box saying it was a Dreamlight Day gift. I opened it up and all these skulls popped out. I thought maybe they were a cool power-up or some new type of currency, but no. They're just cluttering everything up and getting in my way, and it turns out I can't move them. That is kind of funny how they just popped up, placed in your house, and they're stuck to the ground. Yeah, that is kind of funny. Trust me, miss, there's a difference between funny and annoying. True. Yeah, you got a point, Vanellope. You're just too close to the situation. If this was happening to someone else, you'd be laughing too. Okay, you got me there. You know what's even worse? I can't smash them. I tried Ralph's signature smash, but now my hand is just sticky. Don't worry, Vanellope. I'll help you. I'll figure out something. Yeah, Skull Candy. He was totally being thoughtful, you know? They're all colorful like your room. They're candy. And yeah. Maybe we water them? Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Man, I hope I can get one of these as a decoration, because it's sad getting rid of them. I like these skulls. Okay. Okay, next scar. I'm surprised we don't, what the hell is going on there? Glitchy game, right? It's like there's stuff going on under this house. Okay, anyway. Your problem is a solved, Vanellope, onto Scar's. I can't wait to see what Jack did to Scar's place.
Over here.
If you'd be
Finally.
so kind.
There you are, Mist. Are you okay? I heard that Jack's Dreamlight Day gifts have been going a little weird. Weird would be how you'd describe it. I, however, would say it's an insult to dignity and exceedingly beyond the pale among other choice descriptors. What happened with your gift? Nothing good. Suffice to say, I am in need of a red dress. Or a redress, I mean. Deal with it, miss, before I am forced to take matters into my own claws. Okay, I'll check things out. Once you are done, I suggest you remove yourself from my house quickly. I'm in no mood for guests.
Run along.
Okay.
Now. And remember, it's our little.
Take this flower while I'm here. Oh, is it water as well? Oh, no, you just pick it up. Okay. Oh, we're gonna get some vegetables. I totally butchered that word. Why? I feel like I was trying to say two words at the same time. Vegetables. I hate that that was so close to the doorway. Okay, Olaf is next.
Would you like to do something together?
Olaf, I heard you were in trouble. Are you all right? Oh, Mist, I'm so glad you're here. It was horrible. It'll be okay. Just tell me what happened. What did Jack's Dreamlight Day gift do? Well, there was a book. Go on. I opened it and it was full of trivia. Keep going. But it wasn't just some trivia. The book, it's filled with every piece of trivia in existence. I only read one page and I could feel the knowledge pouring into my head. And I knew if I read the whole book, I'd know all the trivia there is to know. So I'd never again have the joy of learning a new fact. Okay, now I get why you were so upset. Any idea how to deal with the trivia book? Well, there was one piece of trivia on that first page that might help. Did you know that some cultures think a camera is capable of capturing someone's spirit? Oh, you want me to take a picture of myself? Because I'm kind of the only spirit over here. You know, there's two of me in Disney Dreamlight, but there's not two of any of you guys, so yeah. Yeah, so maybe if I take pictures of the trivia book, it will lock up Jack's magic? Maybe, it's worth a try. Great, I'm on it. Oh, but it's not just one book, miss. Somehow the one book made more books. God, I love Jack. He is such a great prankster. Okay. Find and remove by using your camera. Okay, so... Well, we're near Dazzle Beach right now, so let's do that one first. And I'm just gonna grab some of these because I need them. Okay. Okay, near the dock. Oh, there's a book. Okay, so we gotta use the camera to take a picture of it. Okay. And then Frosted Heights. Okay, near the bridge. I can't move the camera. Weird. They see it. Okay. And Olaf's house. Near Olaf's house. Oh, there it is. Nice and convenient that I have his house. Well, they say Olaf's house, but this is such a shared house. It's Olaf's, Anna's, and Kristoff's house. So... Okay. What did Jack Skellington do to Minnie? Oh no, not Minnie. She's sleeping though, isn't she? Oh, she's awake. Good. She was sleeping. Her sleep schedule is early morning, and it's like 9:20 in the morning right now as I'm recording this part. So she just woke up.
I'd love to check.
Oh, whoops. I hate when I accidentally do that. Oh no, Jack had the most wonderful gift for me. He did? Yes, I came back to my house to find a mysterious letter saying Happy Dreamlight Day, and then everything went dark. I could see that being a problem because Minnie's very colorful, bright. Yeah. My bad again about the beeping. That's why, like, that isn't the technician. That's, like, all the fucking alerts that come to my phone, which is why my phone is always on silent. So, yeah. Hopefully a technician gets here soon so I can put my phone back to silent. When I reached around to find the light switch, I put my hand into something that could only have been cold and slimy guts. No. Yes. Oh, at least she's good-spirited about it. I kept looking, but the next thing I knew, my hands were full of what felt like eyeballs. That sounds horrifying. It was. I absolutely loved it. Really? When the lights came back on, there was a plate of cold spaghetti and a bowl of peeled grapes right in front of me. Oh, so Jack gifted you a classic haunted house experience? He did, and it was so much fun. Oh, that's awesome. I wonder, though, Jack spends so much time thinking of ways to scare other people, but when has anyone taken the time to scare him? Oh, is that our task? Time for us to scare him? That's a great question, Minnie. How about we take the initiative and go for it? That's just what I was thinking, and I have an idea. You do? What could scare someone like the Pumpkin King himself? Well, you mentioned that he used to have a nemesis. What if we use the idea of Oogie Boogie? Yeah, maybe if we can convince him that Oogie Boogie has come to the valley too, that might frighten Jack. Let's try it. I've already made some Oogie Boogie fan club signs and an Oogie Boogie shirt. Maybe you could use them to trick Jack. Oh, I love that shirt. If you put a sign in each biome, then Jack is sure to see them. Thanks, Minnie. Oh, and if you really want to give him a fright, try using the Touch of Magic tool with this Oogie Boogie motif. Okay.
Goodbye. Remember, I love you.
Aw, I love you too, Minnie. Okay, we should be done talking to Minnie. Okay. The problem is he's hanging with me, right? It's like the game don't know that, so they don't put it together that he sees me plotting. Like he sees every action I do. But yeah. So anyway, let's wardrobe, Oogie Boogie shirt. Okay. What was she talking about with the motif again? Yeah, it's right there. I think he'll scare just as easily. I would have to like go custom design, and I'm kind of trying to get this video done before the technician shows up because he is showing up to swap my internet. So yeah. I've been perfectly fine with my internet, but I do pay twice as much as they've offered me on this new plan. So I would save, a shit ton of money. Okay, so this is the last 2 signs. One up there, and we'll just place another over here. Mist, I've seen some very concerning signs around the valley. Wait, what is that you're wearing? Oh, this old shirt? Yes, why am I seeing signs of my old nemesis everywhere? Well, you see, I'm the president of the Oogie Boogie fan club. What? He arrived in the valley yesterday and everyone just loves him. He wants to meet with you. I'm not surprised. Shall I go grab him now? No. This is serious. I must have a plan. Oh, come on. I heard he plans to get elected Prime Minister of Halloween Town. What? But I'm the king. I got a little anxious there. But I'm the Pumpkin King. Did anyone actually vote for you? Holidays aren't a democracy, Mist. I am literally the essence of Halloween. If Oogie Boogie takes over, it could permanently harm the holiday. Jack, you need to relax. I'm joking. Oogie Boogie isn't in the valley. This is all a prank. It is? Yeah, it was Minnie's idea. She wanted to give you a fright. Oh, how kind of her. What a lovely way to welcome me to the valley. Does that mean that Dreamlight Day was a success? Everyone loved their surprises? Well, not exactly. Not even Minnie? Well, Minnie loved hers. Everyone else was not pleased. Well, that's because Minnie's a good sport. You gave people a solid fright. Don't you feel a little bad? For frightening them? Of course not. I'm the Pumpkin King, Mist. Inspiring frightful chills is what I do. Well, watching over every resident of the valley is what I do. Maybe let's stick to scaring the people who really want to be scared, okay? I suppose you're right. I wanted the villagers to enjoy my frightful surprises, but it seems that being scared isn't for everyone here. However, since some do enjoy it, I already have ideas for next year's Dreamlight Day. Let's put that on the back burner for now. Very well. Oh, you should take this then. I suppose I don't need this element of my research anymore. And take this too, a special surprise just for you. Ooh, I like that. And then his Christmas outfit? Yeah. Thanks, Jack. You could stick with Halloween. At least people will be expecting something scary from you then. Right? I was going to say that. It's like, just pick Halloween because then people expect to be scared. But every other day aside from that, other than maybe Friday the 13th, but that's not a Disney thing, right? Like, yeah, Disney knows Halloween more than they know, like, a Friday the 13th. Although, actually, that's not true. There are some Friday the 13th references in Disney. But, yeah, for the most part, you know, if it's not Halloween, then they're not going to be pleased with it. Yes, I can work with that. Beware, Mist. Next Halloween, you'll experience a fright you won't soon forget. Okay. Awesome. Well, that was pretty fun, actually. I like his quest line. So, collection, character, and select. Looking great, Jack. Looking great. Does that make him not follow me anymore? I guess because he technically goes over there, right? Okay. Oh, unless he's coming back to me. He does seem to be... I guess a few... Let's see if he stops at me. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys, so that calls it on Jack Skellington's storyline. I thought it was really great. I loved it. And I love that he's kind of the prankster of Disney Dreamlight. And yeah, so we got this on the channel. I'm going to finally start working on the characters that are... over in the DLC. Right now, I'm currently leveling Eve, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.